Astana 1, Chelsea 3. Good performance, another good result, and we're top of the Conference League now. And shout out to all the fans, by the way. Shout out to the fans that went over there, because it's 11 hours there. It's 11 hours. It takes 11 hours to get there. And I think it'll take the same amount of time to get back. And it's in the winter. It's minus 15 degrees over there. So it's cold over there. Shout out to the fans. That's dedication. I have to give credit to them. And it was nice to see that we went out there with a youth team, and it makes sense. There's no point having our first team or any players in the first team go out there for a game that's not that crucial, especially when we have Brentford on Sunday. There's no need. So shout out to the manager, second team, and also some of the youth team as well. I think he brought in 11 youth players, and great decision. And we learned a few things. Josh Achimpong, it's nice to see that he got his first start on the ball, defensively, even making line-breaking passes. Fantastic. He was very good today. So I hope we see more from him. Samuel Sachi, he looked very comfortable in the six. He looked just very comfortable. Because he was alone six. It was just him out there. A lot of the players that we have coming in, like regardless of the age, a lot of them are technically secure, at least, and that seems like a minimum there. Even the players that are like better, good physically, like for example Vega, like he's quite good there, like especially as a player physically, very good, but he's also very calm and composed, and he's quite technically sound on the ball. So even the players that are like physical players, they're still good technically, so they have that there. Carney wasn't a great game for him today. Atahuampa, very unlucky. It wasn't his game today. Mark Yu, nice to see him, and he scored those 2 goals, and very impressive, by the way, because the angle he scored at, and even getting in that position where he beat the defender, I didn't think the defender would lose him there, but he did, and he scored a great goal. Then the second one, he was involved in, but it was a non-goal. Then the third goal, corner ball in from Dewsbury Hall, and a good header from Vega. And yeah, that's pretty much the first half wrapped up. The game, pretty much. We wrapped the game up in the first half. Unfortunately, we conceded 1 goal, but again, the game was pretty much done in the first half. Tariq George is another one. Talented player. Still loses his head a little bit in the final third, but I think he looks better than he did on his first debut. I think on his first debut, I think he looked better than he did on his debut. Like his first start, very good. It felt like a reset for him, because before, when he first played, he seemed like he was trying to impress too much, and I'm like, you don't need to do that. Just do the basics. You don't need to try and impress. It's good from him today. I think we brought in a striker. I really can't pronounce his name. I think it's Huka or something like that. But look, another one, good on the ball, very good physically, but the shooting, I don't know about the shooting. But again, that was just one shot. I don't know if that's how his shooting normally is, but we'll see. But we got a lot of talent coming in. Even Keanu Dyer, who came on, I think he came on for Samuel later on, but he's another one, very secure in midfield. There's so much talent coming in, man. And a lot of these players technically secure at least, and I'm at ease because a lot of competition, and there's even players that we already have on loan, like for example, Esteval Willian, Kendry Paez. I haven't seen enough of Kendry Paez, but Esteval Williams, he looks decent, and I don't know how he'll do when he gets over here, but that's a talent over there. And there's also, what's his name? Santos, another one that might be a big player for us next season. So there's a lot of depth, talent, and competition. A lot of people are going to make it. Some people aren't, but the model's fine. The model's working. A lot of this really should have kicked off last season, but I think the manager we brought in, but because the manager we brought in wasn't the right manager, it kind of held things back. But in my opinion, and also some of these players did. Then also the players we have did need to settle in. So in a way, there is, as annoying as last season was, and as bad as last season was, in a way, there is good from last season. The players did finally get to settle in, and they got used to what the league was, and it's now they can lead the new players that are coming in. So it's very good.